think one way that poetry can be shared with kids, one easy way, one fun way, is with a poetry suitcase. And this requires no work on your part. You tell your students, or the classroom decides that they're going to build a poetry suitcase, okay? And everyone in the class has a responsibility to bring in one poem written on an index card, maybe, because when you write it, it gets into your system, much the same way that memorizing a poem gets into your system. So maybe everyone in the classroom has the responsibility to bring in one poem written on an index card. And if that poem is about trees, tie that poem to a branch. If that poem is about rocks, tie that poem to a rock. If that poem is about dogs, maybe you'll tie that poem to a biscuit, to a dog bone. Okay? And then at the end of the week, or however long you decide to take to do this, everyone will bring a poem and something tied to it and put it in a suitcase. You'll have a poetry suitcase. And then 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day when everyone's got their backpacks on and you're ready to go, but there you are, stuck with each other. Someone can pick something out of the suitcase. Someone who's been really good that day can pick something out of the suitcase. Maybe a certain boy will be really curious about what that cookie cutter goes to, and we'll pick the cookie cutter out of the suitcase, and it'll be tied to a poem. Maybe it'll be tied to my poem, Grandmother's Almond Cookies, in a suitcase of seaweed. Or someone else might be really curious, I wonder what that snake belongs to. And we'll pull out a rubber snake, and maybe that poem will be tied to my poem, in the Rainbow Hand, called In Mother's Shadow, where I say she sees snakes before they move. You never know. It'll be a mystery. What does this thing go to? And that's an easy way to share poems. You could do it for 5 minutes a day. You could do it for 1 minute a day. And the bell will ring and everyone will leave happy with poems bouncing around in their minds.